I'm doing it.
Yes, sir.
That's hearsay, Your Honor. Hey, you already know what it is. Gang, gang, baby. I'm Styles the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos. This is the 4G Audio Podcast. Happy birthday. I thought I heard the beginning of the happy birthday. Shit. Anyways, happy Friday.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful Friday. I hope you're
Beautiful
enjoying
Friday.
the weather. It's a little cold, but it's so sunny. It's been so sunny the last week. Well, here and there. Don't get me wrong.
Had some snow on
but
Wednesday, but
It's that time of year where the
Yeah.
weather can't make up its mind what the fuck it wants to do.
and it's been crazy for an April, but any motherfucking way. So the reason why you're all here, obviously, you guys don't want to see us. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you love us, but we got Shushane in the building. How you doing, man?
Very good.
That's good.
Entertaining. You
thanks
know
for
what I mean?
coming out, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
thank you for
right.
having me, man. It's fucking
Babes on the
sick.
seat, man. Man, honestly, I had that song stuck in my head all the time.
Yeah,
and even
there's
today,
some.
I posted the little thing, and then
Yeah.
I was going around my buddy's house, and I was like, "Got babes on the seat," and he's just like, "What the fuck is that?" Because I sang it a whole bunch of times. He goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this guy from the city or whatever." Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's one of his songs. Then he goes, "Oh, cool, yeah." And then he goes, "Oh, is that the guy you're having on tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah, fucking right." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna check it out."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, but like I said, it sticks in my head, man.
Yeah, I know. There's some people who like that kind of like song, but I can tell you right now, like all my stuff that I did for real, from now on tonight we're meeting, but I gotta say, it's another thing now. Like,
Oh, yeah?
for real, I can't produce right now at home.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm stuck. But I mean, those ideas that I have these days are crazy, or like more than that. That was just a song that I made.
Yeah, so you're leveling
Just-
up.
Yeah, but not necessarily. It's just because I had to do. There's a lot, like there's a long story behind my videos,
Yeah.
and people don't know. So it's kind of cool.
Well,
That's why I was like, hey, like,
and actually, that's kind of what I wanted. That's one of the big
Yeah.
things I wanted to ask you about too. Was about your videos, because there's so much goes into your videos. It seems like, you know, you got the cars and the houses and the
Yeah.
chicks and, you know, whatever, and it's all like really good quality and shit too.
it's good quality.
So obviously you put your time and money into that type of shit, right? But like, where does where does it all come from for all this, you know?
What
Like
do
the
you mean?
idea for, you know, even say like Babes on the Seat, you know,
Yeah.
like to get the Lambo, to get the thing, like get the cars, you know, and then like, you know, just to, or even there's the one where you guys all got the guns and shit, and like
Yeah.
whatever, you know,
Yeah.
like where does it all come from to like, I guess this is kind of two questions, but I just mean like like you making that quality of production, you know what I mean? Like what's the goal behind that, or like what makes you do that, like, you know what I mean? Because there's so many people put out songs or videos or whatever, right, that maybe they just recorded with their buddy or whatever, which probably looks just as good or whatever, or looks pretty decent. But I mean, like, you go that extra level to be like, I want that fucking thing, you know? So like, what drives you to be like, I want that creative production, you know?
Well, man, it's because, like, you can't. From my point of view, when I was young, I was listening music, and music was like, okay, it's something cool, but I was like, I'm not interested by something who's not pro quality, you know.
Yeah.
Not necessarily not interesting, but I mean, for my personal thing, I find like it's the best way to get people. And by image, you put image on the line, people can tell, like, and I needed, like, I start from nothing, bro, like nothing, and I gotta say, look where I am right now.
Yeah.
It's because I put the effort for it.
On the
you
4G
know?
Audio Podcast, baby.
Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but no, and it's true though, man. It's if you don't put the effort, you don't get
no.
the results.
No.
And even too though, something you just said there though kind of sparked, like, kind of gave me the answer that I was looking for, I guess, is
Yeah.
that yeah, man, it's totally true. People won't. It's the quality, right? Like, they want to see the quality. And don't get me wrong, you it's not just that,
No.
but I know what you mean, right? You get the like, you put out one bad video and they're like, oh, that's the guy that puts out the shitty videos or whatever, right? It's like
Yeah.
they want to see that production or whatever.
But
like,
it's not about competition, man. The way people see things these days, and the way like competition is make, you know, well, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you do your personal own shit and you put all the effort in that and not looking back at the competition around you, and you try to put the best stuff, well, people see it.
Yeah.
And there's so much thing that I've did with music since I started so fast, and like people are sending me, like, for example, kids are like from Yukon sending me videos, you know,
Yeah.
of them singing my song.
No
like,
way.
It's
No
sick.
way.
And my friends have family, like, you know, it's sick, and who listen my shit, you know.
Crazy.
So-
So when did you start doing music?
I started doing music, let's say 3 years or 2 years ago.
No way.
Yeah,
How
or
old
two-
are you?
Okay, wait.
2 years and a half, let's say.
How old are
yeah.
you?
I'm 19.
Okay, so wait. I'm sorry, guys. There was a point here where I could have taken this back and controlled the conversation, and then I fucking went ahead and asked a stupid question. But let's just take a step back, and why don't you just tell us a little bit about Shushane? Where you come from, you know, like what your influences, shit like that, you know?
You know,
Oh,
well, I was like just a kid, like technically a kid who was doing like no such I had no such pleasure in life, and I was a lonely kid. But
Right.
I was like the ADHD kind of guy who likes everyone,
Yeah.
but who
Are you an
necessarily-
only child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because one day I was in Buckingham, you know, in Gatineau, and I was going at school. People doesn't like not necessarily looking at me, talking to me, and one day I made a song because a guy in the bus told me, he told me, "Thank you, brother." Yes, sir. He told me, "Hey, I can hear your music right now, and I'm pretty sure you can't rap, so why you listen to rap?" I'm like, okay. So I went to home, create a song, release it. Next morning, everyone is screaming my name. But I just came out with it, like something like that, boom,
yeah.
right away. And it was like not good quality. Just, but it was good. And people were making fun of me, but they were kind of vibing.
Yeah.
And then after it came out like that, a second song, a third song, fourth song. And then I start meeting people. I was like, okay, you need to expand. Like,
Right.
because people telling you you're good, you know? And,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I should take this opportunity. And I should not stop putting pressure on myself, because I used to always be, you know, knocking on my head, because
You're your worst critic, man.
yes, sir. Nobody can put me down but myself, you know?
That's true, man.
Yeah.
And even something you said earlier too, though, it's like you were saying like the competition thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like because you're saying like you're like, if, as long as you focus on yourself and what you're doing and spend less time looking at everybody else or whatever,
Yeah.
then you have more time to spend on your shit. But even like that, like I almost like compete with myself, or like, you know what I mean, or like I
always say that too. Like
I'm sorry.
competing with everyone else. Like
Yeah.
there's always going to be someone better than where you are currently at.
Yeah.
Right. But if you always compete with yourself and say, okay, I'm better than I was 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, right? You always see the improvement in yourself, which makes you want to keep going.
Yeah.
But if you compare yourself to someone else that's already hit those, milestones and goals, you're like, oh, I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to be as good as that person. You know, it's comparison is the theft of joy.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So like
totally.
if you always comparing yourself to someone else, you're gonna steal, like you're not
You don't have
exactly,
it.
because you're never gonna compare
Yeah,
yourself
it's
to
always
people that are
greater.
worse than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never. You're always gonna compare yourself to the people that are again
you
they're way
envy
better,
or-
exactly.
Yeah.
Or so you're always gonna see yourself as less than. But if
Yeah.
you're always just competing with yourself, they say, "Oh, I'm better than I was 6 months ago, a year ago." It drives you to want to keep getting better.
That's like the
Facts.
fish
It's
thing.
just
they
positive
say, like,
energy.
Yeah.
the fish, it shows like a bunch of animals in a classroom, or it's not a classroom, it's like an outdoor classroom. It shows a bunch of animals or whatever, and it says like it's basically insinuating like if you judge everybody based on like the curriculum.
I think the thing
or
is, what you're
whatever,
saying is, if
and
you
then they
judge
say-
a fish on its ability to climb a
climb
tree,
yeah, and that's what I was leading up to. Is because they're talking about the fish climbing the trees. Of course, the fucking fish won't be able to climb the tree. Like, what the fuck, you know? So it's like same thing too. It's like just because you're talking about comparing yourself and shit. It's like like Tony Hawk did the 900, and he was like I will say though, I'm pretty sure he wasn't the first person to do a 900.
No,
I'm
at that
pretty sure
time.
there was another guy.
Really?
Because I actually just recently saw this argument on the internet, and I went and
way.
looked it up. But apparently there was another guy who had done the 900. It's just he wasn't fucking
At the
on
X
TV
Games
or like whatever. Yeah. But my point is though, is like, so Tony Hawk was, I don't know how old, but he was pretty old. Or not pretty old, but he wasn't a kid anymore when
Right.
he did the
Yeah,
900,
I
right?
know.
Right.
But now
He did his shit.
there's people out there that like there's like teenager kids like doing 900s and shit, right?
Yeah, it's
And so like for him to look at that and be like, oh fuck, like, you know, like I'm worthless now, or like, you know, like, oh shit, like I didn't do it until I was fucking 35 or whatever, you know.
Right.
It's totally different world, right? When he was a kid, he never saw anyone do a 900. He never thought of doing
Right,
a 900.
right.
Yeah.
But when that kid was growing up, he was
he
like,
saw someone do it.
fucking,
I
that's
can
the first thing
achieve
you
that.
saw. Like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know. So yeah, exactly. Even like, yeah, just compare yourself to like, oh yeah, like swimming like a fish or whatever, you
Yeah,
know. It's like
yeah.
I can't swim like a fish or whatever. It's like it's just comparing yourself to the wrong things, right? But at the same time, like you said too, like with all of that said, mix it together, you got your blinders on, you're not fucking worrying about competition from the outside, and then you're like just like do better than you did last time or whatever, you know. And I
Yeah.
think that's the best fucking thing for your mind or whatever is
Absolutely.
yeah, like just put your blinders on and then just fucking worry about
Because
yourself.
that's when
Yeah.
you get the grape, you know what I mean? That's when you get the
Did I get the
real
grape?
juicy, the real juicy thing. I mean,
That's nice though.
I
yeah.
mean, from what you do, and oh look, I got one,
Okay,
I got
okay,
one,
okay.
but I need lighter though. I need
Gotcha,
lighter. But yeah, no, bro, music changed my life, man. It's crazy the way it happened right away, like at school.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing right now, and there's so like opportunities that I take who's like good, you know, and it's nice that it gets in my face now, because people like, imagine for someone who want to start, maybe let's say they want to start music, well, how they get into the music industries, you know, and how they get to promotion. They don't see promotion as important as it should be.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a lot of steps you need to follow.
Right.
And if you don't do it that way or that thing that way, it could fuck it up, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta watch your step, and you gotta know what you're getting to it. And step by step, I'm getting to it, you know. And it's cool because look.
You're here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Making
yeah, man.
moves.
Yeah, man.
But
Have
see,
you,
like,
oh, sorry.
oh, I was gonna say you even said the fucking oh shit, I lost you. Go ahead, man.
Have you performed live?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you've done a live show.
Yeah, I did.
With Mr. Jones, right?
No, shout out Mr. Jones, but but no. It was at Ottawa, actually. I did at school. I did at school where I go.
You did a live
And,
set at school.
Yeah, and that's where
High
people
school?
were starting like fucking to enjoy my shit.
Right.
And after school, I made You, like the song You, and
Yeah.
it kind of makes views, kind of thing, you know. And but I see that, man. I took the opportunity when my dad told me like, "Hey, I got a show for you at Ottawa." I was like, "Okay," and that's in front of Parliament Hill.
Oh no way.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, see, I got you the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's for like the truckers, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So that was just
yeah, yeah.
recently, eh?
That was okay, cool.
Right.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
It was cool, bro.
There's a couple people who formed in
Opportunity.
that I know.
I
Yeah.
think
'Cause people
Mr.
were
Jones
like-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Him with
I
World
saw a
Peace,
video. Yeah, and like people are so lovable like down there. Like people are so fucking amazing. Like
Yeah.
like people. I think the government right now is putting the gas price
I'm so
up
sorry.
because to fucking
Right.
So
Are you
you-
laughing at...
Government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
just
actually took me a second to figure out what he said.
I know.
So
And
the
then
only
as soon
reason-
as
I'm French.
and that's no
baguette,
disrespect, bro, but
like-
I have I used to work with this
Yeah.
chick that was very French,
Yeah,
and she would always say government, and I would just die laughing every time. No disrespect, it's just
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm French baguette. Like,
But it's
Yeah.
funny because, man,
like-
literally,
I like-
as I
I like
figured it
talking
out, you
English, I
laughed. I
know.
was like, oh, shit.
I know.
Yeah. Just sorry if we're fucking getting off topic, but just to go
all good,
along
it's
the
all good.
French thing, you grew up speaking French solely,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
when did you start to learn English?
You know, I was little and I was like, okay, I need to learn a bunch of language, and I was like, what is the closest? It's English, you know.
You guys
So-
don't have
For
like
sure.
an English class in school or what?
Yeah, we
You
do.
do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we do, but
But you probably learn as much as we learn French.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like, I know
you
a
know.
couple words and shit like that.
yeah, and
You know what I learned?
it was like movies and shit.
The
you know
best
what I mean,
I learned was puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît?
You got
that's
a
the
lighter?
one.
So I could
That's
leave
the
and go to
one.
the washroom, man. And, but the thing is I remember in grade 8, because
Yeah.
in grade 8 they're preparing you for high school, right? So they're
Yeah.
they're like, every time there's something in the fucking textbook, they're like, okay, I just want to remind you, there's gonna be a lot of this in high school.
Oh, right,
And like
yeah.
everything, like, oh, they even
High
talk to you
school.
about like being in the halls and shit, right? Like
Yeah,
everything's a preparation for fucking high school. So they're like, oh yeah. So they're like, oh, like whenever you go to high school, like your French teacher there is gonna like want you to know these things, you know. So I'd always be like, I don't know how I used to say it, but just like, can I go to the washroom, you know, like
Yeah.
just fucking like like straight to the point, you know. And then so I said to her one day, I was like, how do I ask to go to the washroom, but like very politely? And she's like, what do you want to say? And I was like, I want to say like, may I go to the washroom, please, or something, you know.
Je pourrais aller à la toilette. That's
That's it. Well,
Yeah.
she told me,
Pourrais.
puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous
puis
plaît?
aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît.
So then whenever I went to high school, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this. You
All
know?
over
Like,
it.
see you later. I'm going to the washroom.
Yeah.
No. But I went in, like starting when I was young, learning English, and but couple step at a step, and now I'm not even bilingual. Like I can,
Well, you're holding
Yeah.
a conversation with
yeah,
no, you're pretty
totally,
good.
yeah,
You're
totally.
bilingual.
Yeah, but
I'd say you are.
I would.
I would say you are. But
Yeah.
man, honestly,
it's just my
I-
accent, at least.
Oh, for
Accent
sure,
doesn't
for
mean
sure.
anything though.
but you,
It's just an accent.
yeah, you
Yeah,
still
you
have an
know?
accent, but you're speaking good
You're
English.
speaking English.
Mm.
But like, so like one of the first times I saw you on live, I think
Yeah,
you were like just going crazy, like speaking French,
I know.
and I was like I think I even said something. I was like, "Pardon" or something like that.
But I didn't
but
can
then-
fucking understand nothing.
But then,
yeah.
but then, just like a little while ago, whenever I invited you for the episode,
Mhm.
I went on your live or whatever, and you were speaking French, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, 4G Audio Podcast," and then you're like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna start speaking English," and I was like, "I wonder if that was for me," you know. but my point is that like I actually expected your English to be worse, because just from what little bit I caught of you, I was like, shit, like I feel like you might have trouble with certain words and stuff, but like
I know.
so far you only had parapet or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Which
no.
is a word that no one even knows. I only know because my brother fucking works in this shit.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I would not even know. And then you said government, but I mean that's like pretty understandable when you speak French all
Yeah.
the time. So my
Hey.
point is your English is very good
Yeah.
compared
sure.
to what
Good,
you compared to how you think about it.
Yeah, and I see that it doesn't mean nothing if you're English or like you're French.
Oh, true.
No,
Oh,
it's
absolutely not.
it's still like vibing, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean nothing.
Part of
Man,
the culture.
I
around
actually-
here anyway.
Yeah,
I
man.
actually was in Montebello at the Rock Fest.
Yeah.
And so my buddy has an RV. He knows a guy there that he rents like his driveway all the time.
Yeah.
So this guy rents out his whole property. You can get like tent spot to put a tent, or like you can pull up and plug in your RV and shit,
Okay.
right? So my buddy goes there all the time, so because he goes every year. So then
Okay.
so we go, and these people start building tents all around the RV and shit. And there's these people, they're all friends. There's like 4 or 5 tents out in front of our RV, and they were all friends, and they're all like pretty French, right? But
Mhm.
they would speak English, right? So
Yeah.
like we'd all be standing around talking, and they're like, yeah, oh yeah, and everything's English. Then all of a sudden they're just like, da da da, and they just switch to French, and all of them are now speaking French.
There
And
you
I'm
go.
like, well, what the fuck? So then like I'm like, I was with you until the one point, you know. And the
Yeah.
one guy would look at me and he'd be like, oh shit, you have no clue what's going on. I'm like, no. He's like, well, he's like, when they started
Yeah.
speaking French, they're talking about this and this and this or whatever. I'm like, cool, thanks, man. Yeah. So I was like totally lost. Like, so one time we're standing outside the house and we're having a drink, and these people walk by, and they're like yelling in French, and the people that I'm with, they're yelling in French, and then whatever. So about an hour later, we're standing there, we're all fucking finishing our drinks and stuff. A couple people are going to bed, and like, buddy's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, we're probably gonna go to the church. And I was like,
Hmm.
I'm like, what's going on at the church? And he's like, oh, he's like, you didn't hear them? He's like, there's a big party at the church. Everyone's down there, like music and stuff, whatever. I'm like,
Party.
no, I
Party
didn't
back.
hear them. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's right. You don't speak French. I'm like, yeah, man. But so then we
You
go,
were the only one.
yeah. Well, I know I
Well, no.
me and my
but
buddy,
I mean,
but, like,
from that, like,
in that like spot,
those
yeah.
guys, yeah.
But so then we go to this thing, and like there's a guy who has this big ass speaker, and they're playing music and stuff, and so me and this guy, the one dude out of the group, his name was like Simon or whatever. And so then I asked him one day, I said, man, I'm like, I have a question, because he was teaching me a bunch of like just things about French and stuff, right? Like not even like the language, just about like he wasn't teaching me the language, he was just teaching me like about it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so then he's like, oh yeah, no, they're saying this. So he'd always interpret it. You'd see me standing there looking dumb. He's like, oh, they're saying this shit. And so I asked him one day, I said, man, I'm like, look, I'm fucking French, or I'm English, man. I'm like, I don't speak French. I'm like, and I probably sound like an idiot when I try and pronounce French words. So I'm like, your name's Simon. I'm like, what do I call you as an English person?
Yeah.
You know, because like when I say hello, I say hello in
Yeah.
English. When you say hello, you say bonjour in French, right?
Mhm.
So why would I call you Simon if your name's fucking Simon, you know?
Right.
And like I wasn't pushing it, but I was just like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to say? Because it's either I sound weird saying it, or anyways, point
That's a
is
good point.
he was like, you speak English? He's like, call me Simon. So anyways, we're fucking chilling. And we're standing in this, there's just like a whole bunch of people in front of this church, and we're all partying, whatever. And all of a sudden this girl comes out of nowhere, and she stands in front of both of us, and she's talking to him, and he gives her a big hug, and he's like really excited to see her or whatever. I'm like, okay, you must know her. So then he talks to her for a bit, and then I remember there was a song on that had like they took the lyrics, like a sample of Nirvana, and put it over this like EDM song.
Yeah.
And so then she's standing there, and she turns and she like taps me, and she's short, right? So I like lean down to like see what she has to say, you know? I lean down, she's like, whole bunch of French, and then Kurt Cobain. And I was like, yeah, and I like nodded to her, because I was like, I'm sure she's saying what I think she's saying. And then like, so we stood there for a little while, they talked for a little bit, and he tells me, he goes, hey, he's like, this girl, he's like, she's from Laval, and he's like, and we met at Rockfest like a few years ago, and he's like, now he's like, we just always meet at Rockfest, and he's like, we just happen to run into each other, like whatever, right? So I was like, oh cool, yeah, right on. And then she leans over and she says something to me, and I was just like, oh, I'm like, I don't know what just happened. And so then he tells her like, oh, like he only speaks English or whatever. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. So then later on, we're walking down the street, and she's walking backwards, and me and him are walking facing her or whatever. We're walking, and she's walking, and she's talking to him, like saying something. They're kind of laughing, whatever. And then she like turns to me and she says something in French, and then she's like, and starts laughing. But then she looks at me like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, are you not gonna laugh or whatever? And I was just like, oh, and I like looked at him,
And it was like,
and then she looks at both of us, and then she goes, oui, no, toaster. And
Oh
then he
my
just
God.
fucking dies, starts laughing, and I was like, "What's going on?"
What
I'm like,
the
"Are you guys
fuck is
making fun of
going
me?" I'm like,
on,
"You making
man?
fun of me?" So then he goes, "No." He's like, "It's a thing that like we say like, oh, like how much English do you know? Like yes, no, toaster, or whatever." So it's like she
Yeah.
was basically making fun of you because you don't know any French or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, fuck." But I guess she was so French, she didn't speak any English, so she couldn't understand anything I was saying. Or I'm sure she understood some of it, but she couldn't understand what I was saying. But then I couldn't understand what she was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a language barrier.
Yeah. But it was cool because like not only could he translate a little bit, but at the same time like there was obviously times where like me and her were just like trying to communicate, and it's like it's almost like hard. So I like fucking have this like. Should have learned how to speak English or speak French, you know.
Yeah,
Fuck,
both.
man. Like,
Well,
yeah.
if you want to learn, man, it's in your brain. Everything is in your brain, bro.
For sure.
You gotta make the effort, man. Because
Everything's in
it's
your
yes,
brain.
it is
I like that.
difficult though.
It's
I gotta
easier when
say,
you're younger, right? Like, there's
That's right.
I don't know, some mom that put her kid, like 1-year-old, in like Spanish
Yeah.
daycare for a
Oh, fuck.
year, like
It's
strictly
talking
Spanish, and like
no time.
yeah, then they
For
just
sure.
they pick it up,
just
they
pick it up.
understand
Like,
it.
They don't
yeah.
know anything else, so whatever they hear
Yeah.
is what they know.
So obviously,
and-
like her parents are English speaking, so like that's what they hear
yeah.
like
Mhm.
Yeah.
most of the time, and then full-time daycare, they're hearing Spanish all the time. They just
Yeah.
That
learn
makes sense.
naturally both languages.
It's like
Spanish is
shaka.
it's a different mood, and even in music, Spanish is like it's good, man.
For
Sure.
I gotta say, like there's some beat right now that I'm cooking, like
Oh
that,
yeah,
yeah,
little
yeah.
Spanish in there.
Not in Spanish, but I mean the flow, like the
the
flow
influence
pattern,
Yeah.
very like. But I got a tone in my voice, like
A little Latin flair.
I could do like it's kind of Juice WRLD. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
I can imitate Juice WRLD kind of pretty well, but I can have a second tone where my voice is like crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like you layer it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's
I like
it's
that.
sick
I like
because
that.
because it's a technique that one day I was in my car and I was like, whoa, shit, it works. Like there's another step. Like you can do something else, you know, with my voice. With
Yeah.
my voice. So I was like, okay, nice, cool. And then my beats kind of grind up.
Do you make your
With
own
it.
beats, by the way?
No.
You buy them?
Yeah, I buy them.
Yeah.
I buy them.
Do you have like
And-
a specific guy that you like to fuck with, or is it just when it comes, it comes?
Where it comes, but let's say we gotta search up because I'm not in contact with them. Well, two of them, I don't remember their name. It's like 1 year ago because
Shout
it
out
was
those guys.
yeah.
Ah,
Shout out,
I'm
yeah.
just
Shout
joking,
out
man.
Do you
because
work
they
with
made
any producers? Like
y-
engineers, hand on hand? Like in person?
I used to, but I work with people like I have friends, you know, like it's starting, you know, you take me right now in my period in my life where it's kind of like shit are kind of difficult, you know. And yeah. And
Please.
I mean
I know you were talking about quitting your job, baby.
yeah, no, not quit my job. I mean, it's just because circumstances, you know, it's all capitalism, like fucking money. We gotta make money, and you know, it's kind of hard. And sometimes, my job it's not the same. With temperature, sometimes I gotta stay home, and doesn't make money at home, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I make raps, but if I don't have the studio for it, what can I do?
Yeah.
What can I do? I have friends though, but what can I do? So that's the thing. I need to find people, but right now with money, it's kind of fucked me up. So I need to learn.
We could probably put you in touch
yeah.
with some people.
I have this mic right there.
This guy
Oh,
right here.
Yeah, and I have like couple of things, and it can't work out, but it's just because I need the experience. That's what I told him.
Well, you said you were like you've been making like 2.5 years, right? Like you weren't doing any sort of anything before that.
No, I was just I was just writing.
So
I
that's
was going
like brand,
crazy.
you're like brand new, man, right? So like, you're still young too. You're not even in your 20s yet. So like,
Oh
you
yeah.
got so much fucking time to get experience if that's what you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I
for
think
sure.
the music that you're currently making is at a level where if you stick at it and you grind at it.
I know it's weird. It's weird to say that for me because I used to not. But yeah.
Yeah. But man,
Right?
like honestly,
Yeah,
like
like
you
were
could.
saying, like believe it, you know, believe it in
Yeah.
yourself.
That's what I
And
try to tell
it'll be.
people to.
You have it.
now.
You have it in your brain already.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's
Like-
already there. But man, you gotta grind. Like you could like eat shit for like a few years. I just fucking.
Oh yeah.
People like Gary
Period.
Vee say, you know, like
Yeah, man.
you just fucking. You get a full-time job at fucking McDonald's if that's what it takes
Yeah.
to save
But-
up $100 a paycheck until you can buy yourself, you know, the a music interface or
Yeah.
a new laptop or the software that you need or you know whatever, right? So it's a slow grind to build. Like all this shit here didn't come overnight. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it takes time to.
And I touch like young people, you know, and young people
Pause for a
necessarily.
second.
necessarily
Yeah, we'll
young.
cut that
No, I
one.
mean, like I mean,
I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
I mean, young
sorry.
people, but they're okay. Like they know what they're doing, but I mean, they not necessarily have money.
Consensual.
You know,
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
they not
But-
necessarily have money
shit.
and like me,
Yeah.
like
Right.
people. You know what I mean? So they have to grind up. They have to do their thing, and it's like me. I gotta say, people. I see people around me who's struggling,
Yeah.
and it's sad, bro. And it's sad.
It's true, though. Where,
you know what I mean?
where were you recording before?
I was recording with LPI.
LPI?
Yeah,
Where-
LPI. It's my friend,
Oh, okay.
my brother.
Yeah, okay.
He cool. He cool guy. Very cool guy.
But that's still an option for you, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you still
yeah.
have. So you do still
Yeah,
have. Like,
it's just because
got
right now I got like
but it's
I got life. I got
Yeah.
life behind all that, and it's very like from where I am right now in my state of point of life,
Mhm.
kind of thing. It's kind of complicated for me too.
Well, where you at? You between? Did you graduated? You're out of high school now,
Yeah.
right? So you're just working,
Yeah.
trying to feed your dream,
You know, well, feed my dream, but I mean, change the world.
change the world.
shit.
Yeah.
Change the world.
You know what
How?
I mean?
Change the world. How?
Anything
How?
bigger than music? You out for anything bigger than music?
Yeah.
What are you out for?
I don't know, but a lot of things. But I don't know.
You're
But
coming for
but
it.
I mean,
Try to take over the.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Something.
there's so much to tell. So much to
Absolutely,
tell.
man. The
But I
opportunities
mean-
are endless.
You can go invest. You can go with buildings. You can have. You need to talk in life. You need to be social. Like you need to you need to
Networking.
talk. Cause technically, if you're social, you meet people. You meet contact.
You network
that's
and connect.
good.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Absolutely.
good.
that's what
And
it's all about.
That's like 90% of what everything is. Actually,
Yeah.
it's just
Mhm.
networking and meeting the right person at the right time.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not what you know. It's who you know.
Precisely.
And I mean, for changing the world, well, if one day that happened, you know, like it's like it's like a table with a slot machine, and you put maybe 50K in it, and you crank the machine, and you wish you wish it worked, you know, but sometimes it won't, and you lose money. And you lose a lot of things, and that's what happened. And but I gotta say,
You put 50 grand in
money
a slot machine.
money is makeable. Money is makeable. It's just pure, like it's
Comes
just
and
up and
goes.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you remain, man.
yeah, man. Because I was worried back then, but hey, fuck it. Like no, and no worries. But there's a lot of issues to talk about, like bunch of things.
World is
So
pretty
that's-
fucked up, man.
Like that's a perfect like inspiration for music and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right? Like
Right.
a lot of people that go through that kind of shit use it as a source of inspiration to write about and like
Facts.
you know
Yeah.
make new content.
Yeah, like, for example, I said Juice World, but it's because I'm listening always, like always, all day, all day, all day, all day.
What's your favorite Juice
But-
WRLD song?
It's all unreleased. I love them. I love them all. Like Bad Energy. I like
Okay.
all of them.
You
All
hear
of
that?
them. There's so much in my head right now, and
You
I
hear the
just
Kid
smoked a
Leroy?
big. Oh yeah,
The Kid Leroy. He's got a couple songs with him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fire shit.
He's
Sorry, I'm
good.
cutting you off.
No,
Yeah.
Kid Leroy. Actually, we have the same. Like, if you put a beat
Totally, yeah.
of me and Kid Leroy, you will see my voice is they stay together. Like,
yeah.
because we got the same roach that I, like the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
like the grunge, in my voice, and it works.
Yeah.
It works, and it's very weird
You
because
see he's
people,
coming out of one?
yeah, I
Yeah,
saw,
sorry,
and
man.
I want to go maybe in Toronto, to Rolling Loud.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, I was looking at
No.
that.
Oh, I was like,
Metro looks good too, though.
I would switch to. I know Metro is like dope, but
What's
I
it
mean
called again?
Metro
Nice.
Metro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even whenever I said it though, like I was like, oh yeah, Metro's looking sick too. Or
Metro,
whatever. I was like,
Metro.
oh shit. I'm like, I bet you there's some other way
Yeah.
to say this. But yeah, because it's in Montreal, is it not?
Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be pronounced that way.
Eh, yeah, Metro. In French we call it Metro, but
Yeah.
Metro.
Nice. Whoa. Nice. Thanks,
Metro,
man.
Metro.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was good.
Good for you.
But no, so you were saying you listen to a lot of Juice WRLD, so that's where
Oh, like
where a lot of your influence comes from right
That's-
now, or what?
that's technically where I start, like, in rap. Because before, man, I used to be like Pink Floyd guy.
Oh
Pink
yeah,
Floyd guy. Yeah, man, I was doing guitar, like fucking.
You play guitar?
electric.
like you play guitar, yeah?
I
Or-
used to.
Yeah,
I used to have this kind of guitar too,
acoustic
Acoustic.
guitar.
and
Okay.
electric too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cool. Fender Stratocaster.
yeah.
It was sick. Oh yeah.
And then what? You,
I have it. I
Yeah?
have it, but
but you still listen to this music, or you just completely switched
Ye-
over?
I still
you-
do. I
Yeah.
still do.
Could you
That's
play guitar and
masterpiece.
sing and like?
Well, no, that's the thing. Because it's too. Some people are capable.
Oh yeah, it's
Right
tough,
now?
man.
I gotta say,
My brain doesn't work
Uh-uh.
fast enough to do like my hands and my voice working at the same time like that.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
not strumming like literally on time to what I'm saying,
it's
then I'm lost because it's like then
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of other stuff in the middle that you're supposed to be doing. And like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm like a what do you call it, like a rhythm guitar player.
Yeah.
Like just play these 3 notes over and over again.
Yeah,
And
right.
then you know how to sing your song. Like yeah, okay. Well, I can't even sing either, but you get the point.
Yeah.
But I collaborate with someone recently on that guy was a genius though.
Oh, yeah?
But there's a lot of story. I'm not gonna tell, like, I don't want to break his life, like, you know what I mean? But
Oh yeah.
he was not good working with. He was old at some point or something. Like
He was
the
old?
old style. I mean, old in the
Oh, yeah.
style, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
And not old necessarily.
yeah.
And he was a cool guy, but I mean, he make version not like I wanted, but you should see that shit. Like, he had everything. Like,
Yeah.
you could everything you could wish for. And I was like, what the fuck am I in? But circumstances, I was like, nah. He sleeped up. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, wake the fuck up. You need to do me a beat. You need to do me something.
Yeah.
I need to wake up. People need to hear what I got in my head right now. Because shit is crazy, people. You should see that, people. Because, fuck, it's crazy. Sometimes in freestyle kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's when I'm in my mind and I'm alone. It's crazy, bro. But I don't have the mic to spit it.
You got the mic, you don't have the computer.
Yeah, I have the mic, but yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, the everything.
Figuratively, yeah.
It was
Um,
it was a
Shit. So you just have no way to record when you're at home.
Yeah, I do.
Is your homie?
I do, but it's because I know how to plug in, but I don't have the experience how to
Oh yeah,
do all
that's
those.
right.
You know what I mean? It's
Man,
all programming.
If Bully
things.
can teach himself, you can.
Yeah, man, it's
too.
just trial and
I
error.
know.
Trial and error. That
I know,
shit.
but that's what something happened. Look, work,
Yeah.
work. For myself, I don't want to work all my life. Sorry, guys, but if you want to be chasing money every day, that's not my,
No,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
my
That's not me either.
way to see how they see.
Yeah.
Cause that's weird. Like I mean,
So you're just saying you don't want like a regular 9 to 5. You want
Yeah, chasing money that way. Like
no. I want to live my life from what I like,
Right.
and it sounds like my life right now is I choose I choose one direction, and maybe I was not fully ready, but at least right now I'm right here, and it's fucking sick.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, but I mean, it's cool, but it's you get the point.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
So you don't
No,
have
I'm saying
anything. You
that.
don't have any music in the bank then, or what?
I do, but yeah,
You could be releasing
some
that
music
while you're
coming,
fucking.
yeah.
maybe
getting some shit
2
going.
albums.
Oh
Two
yeah, 2
albums.
albums.
My
in the
first
bank.
2 albums.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's a lot of preparation, like, and there's a lot of songs. I'm not gonna announce the songs though.
Yeah, yeah.
How much songs, but
Fuck, crazy.
watch out, like, and people gotta listen, at least start the beginning of all, like, cause they're gonna find what they like. Cause I'm a guy, like, people know me, and like, as someone who's switching flow,
Yeah.
and the people close to me, cause people who don't know me, well, they don't talk to me technically, right?
Yeah.
Well,
We
That's
call
the
that
thing.
versatile.
I switch always,
Yeah.
and right now I can't make the music. So imagine right now what I can produce, cause it's already sick, but now it's another level, and it's been a long time I didn't post.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I make a beat, imagine right now we produce right now tonight, mixing, mastering, and boom, like send it YouTube, boom, all platforms, or like, you know what I mean? That's sick for the people, but right now I got nothing. But they wait, and then I know I'm gonna surprise them. Oh shit, man!
They
They're gonna be
wait.
like, okay, whoa,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm stoked for that, man. Definitely.
keep them wanting more.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah, man.
So, is it so then? Is your homie the guy that you record with? Like, is he far from you then, or what?
No. He's he's an hour from me, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
And,
So then it's hard to just fucking get off work and go to his house.
Yeah,
record,
yeah,
like,
and
yeah.
we both live our life,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we got to do our shit. And he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Sounds like a good guy.
Sounds like a good guy.
But yeah, if you want it bad enough, you'll make the time for it.
Yes, sir. Oh,
I'm good. Thanks,
oh.
bro. Appreciate
I
it.
may take one. I might take one actually. Thank you, cause it's been a long time I didn't drink. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Loosen them up.
just one. It's all good. It would be nice to pop off.
Man, we had one time. There's a fucking thing
Thank
there
you,
if you
sir.
want. We had one time. I guess I could have done it. That was rude of me.
Yeah.
We had one time. Did I pop it off or who popped it off? You popped it off?
Sarzen.
Sargent popped it off.
Yeah.
Oh, into
Yeah.
your cup.
Yeah. I know my
Yeah.
cup. I can't
yeah,
remember when that was though.
Oh, a good minute ago.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Man,
what
it's
the
funny.
fuck?
Sorry to
Oh.
interrupt your story, but like about the popping the caps when I was like taking down the old studio when I was moving out of the old place and I was taking down the soundboards off the roof. Like there was like probably at least 4 or 5 bottle
No
caps
way.
up on
No way.
all sitting up on
That's
top.
actually funny.
I know we had an episode where Bisho popped off his top and it went up in the air and
Yeah,
our
Sarza.
guest Sarza, he popped it off and
Yeah.
it went up and it came down and landed in Bisho's cup. Yeah.
It's epic. We have a clip of it somewhere.
Yeah, I made a reel I think or
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah,
It's out there.
yeah. I usually though, like man, I can pop it pretty good. Like I'll pop it. Usually I put my thumb on it now so it doesn't like fly in the air.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I can pop it so like it flies up and it hits the ceiling with force.
Yeah.
No, but you can hear it like it's like
No, I know from just your size. Imagine your thumb.
yeah.
Yeah, man. You break the wall, man.
Yeah.
Like you destroy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can flick them pretty good too. Yeah. It's
yeah.
dangerous.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, if we threw on a beat, would you rap over it or do your thing over top of that? If we gave you some beats,
Yeah, I think people would like to maybe see some.
Yeah.
yeah, I bet they would.
Oh,
Let's
you know
get
what?
it.
I could actually set them up so they could hear it.
Yeah, no doubt. We can give it a moment.
All right.
We'll
Sound
get to
cool.
that.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Well,
I
yeah.
hope people y'all ready. It's gonna
Okay,
be
got it.
lit.
ready?
I got a list. Excuse me, a list of beats.
Mhm.
I have no idea what any of them are, so I'm just gonna play a random beat.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, just tell me next, and I'll play
Yeah.
the next one.
Yes, sir. And listen, maybe. Yeah. Ay, running up. Gotta tell you why I miss you. I'ma take your life, baby, if you okay, baby, you said so. Oh, living on the plane, I'ma take it high. Fuck a bitch and ride, I'ma kill a strike. No babe, no reason. Okay, I mean it, baby, I'm too. Oh, fuck, yeah. Hey, taking the reason, do it for the fame. I'ma take it. Nah, I don't fuck with the beat actually. Well, at the beginning it was sick.
That was
But-
working well. I like
Yeah,
that
no,
for
you
sure.
But-
another one.
let me pick something else for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Pick me something like who will.
Again, I've like it's just a list of like names.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know.
So I have no idea. What
I
they sound
know,
like.
but I know.
See what's up.
I know. Yeah. Hey. See some, baby, you ride on me, honey. Oh, you taking my life, taking my strike. Oh, baby, alright. Hey, hey. Would you fool me once again? Oh, I want nothing at all. I'm looking for more. Okay, ride with me all the night. Can you please step by my side? I will text you all the night. I will let nobody take control of you. Hey, living my life so happy. I'm living the dream so casually. Okay, baby, I need the flow. I fucking on the dose, baby. I want some more. Hey, switching the flow. I want no reason, baby. You can take my heart, but not breaking it. Hey, live in the moment and take on the past. I just want nothing but just want to blast. Hey, baby, my money is not a reason. I just want it. Fuck you for a reason. Living my life, control, pass flow. I'ma live it on the dose, kick your fucking bad bitch. I'ma live it average, motherfucking savage. Okay, put it in the car, ayy. Put it on my mama, put it on my papa. You know, for a reason, gotta live straight, sober. Wait, what you say? Smoke too many, resin in my fucking lungs. Too many. I fuck that bitch just to say too many. Okay, she sucked my dick just to say too many. Okay, you know, all hoes all looking at me though. They want my cock, but no. You know, I say so. I live on the past, I made those. Okay, you know, I'll blast the flow when I get in the room. I'm gonna fuck your bitch, cause it's right on the storm. Ooh, hey, I don't know. Yeah, hey, it was good though. At some point it was good, but sometimes I say shit. It was good. But sometimes I say, but it's good. I like it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
That's perfect.
It's good, bro. It's been a long time. Didn't freestyle.
Yo,
That was fire, man.
bro.
That was absolutely.
Yeah.
You understand a
Fuck
little bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah.
That was
I
great.
understood. That was great.
But I should.
Great.
It's because
vocals were
look,
fucking
it's
amazing.
Hey, sorry, but I gotta say, sometimes I hit the day, I wake up, and I'm like, oh shit,
And you
bro.
piss excellent.
No, like sometimes it's crazy, but
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
coming from work
With the
from a
towel.
10 hours shift,
Please.
and you know, it's all the week. It's kind of sucking penis.
Well, you know.
You know what I mean?
Oh, here. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah,
I'm sure
I
it's
know
all
that.
worth it though, you know, whenever you
It's
get
second penis.
to make music.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. I hear you though. I
So,
hear you.
what
No one
do you-
likes to do it.
What is your day job, man?
My day job, I work in construction actually,
Yeah.
and people actually know. Sometimes I post stories on Instagram, but I'm not a lot on platforms like maybe Facebook or something. I should, but I don't know. I'm not fully into it,
Yeah.
but I need to get people around me to do it, you know. But yeah, I work in construction, and it's sheet metal working. It's like metal.
Yeah.
It's all work with metal, you know. And I had to start that because my dad offered me a job actually.
That's
Oh,
how it
yeah?
started,
Yeah.
Oh, so
And I was like,
that
okay.
got you a show, got you for a show, got you a job.
Yeah, shout out Papa. Shout out Papa.
There you go.
Sorry for breaking your ears.
No,
guys.
it's good, man.
Loving you, and sorry. Okay.
Gotta show love for your
Fuck,
pop.
man.
But that being said, yeah, no. So that's actually how we got in touch, right? Because my friend worked with him, and they got to talking, and the
Yeah.
rest is history. And here we are now.
That's what
But
I mean.
so yeah, no, like, and it's funny too, because it's like I'll ask questions where I'm like, oh man, we just talked about this. He just told me, you know what I mean? Like he'll probably be like, what the fuck, I just told you, but I'm like, it's for them, you know, like so that they know.
Yeah.
And it was a perfect segue. Except I just ruined it by making a big deal about it. But yeah, no. So that's how we ended up getting in touch. But then I remember too, though, we were talking on the live or whatever. We weren't talking on the live. You were on your live and you were talking. And you were talking about you were having some issues about maybe thinking about quitting your job, and like you didn't have a place to record and stuff. And like yeah, you still feeling like that? Still want to quit your job? I'm sure everybody wants to quit their job.
You know what?
But you sounded like you were pretty sure you were doing it.
I'll tell people something. Don't quit your job. Make the money. Do a good decision. Make the money again. Make the money again.
That's it.
Triple. And more. You know? And then fuck your job.
Yeah.
Suck the pee-pee. Look. Sorry,
job.
boys, but would you be good to stay here every day doing podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that in my house too, but with my thing too. You know, I told him, I was like, hey, I like all of what you do. You know, 'cause man, this shit is cool. I like that. I like that. I like to shoot. I like to take picture. I do content on Instagram. Like, and people like to see image.
Yeah.
And they know like they know I could put big image, and I have a big shout out to do to my camera guy.
Okay,
And,
get it.
That guy, man, I need to give him a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Let's get it. Looking at the camera, tell him what's up.
Yeah.
Big shout out. Give his name, where you can find him. Give his at.
I don't know.
Dox the motherfucker.
Send
He
the
know
fucking
me.
pin.
Platform
me.
is right there.
If you look at me right there, I don't know. You'll
this
see
one.
that, but
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. And
Well, it sounds like you fucking.
but that
sounds like you love
guy,
him.
we had like you told me, like, dude, your video is cool and
Yeah.
good quality. Well, that guy is making that, but we're planning to, the video, but he's my friend though.
Yeah.
He's my friend more than everything.
Yeah. Like
You know.
before all
Yeah.
that.
And
Sounds like a good day one to have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, but he had a rough time, and that's why, like I need to talk to him
Yeah.
because I want to make videos like this again. But I need money, and it will happen again. I promise. Cause now you can't give the best quality to people, and not necessarily. They will not like it anymore if you go less after that,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they will be like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's funny though, actually, because I just thought of this too. Nayef is like that too, right? Like big
Yeah.
production
Right, yeah.
in the videos and stuff like that. We actually saw Nayef today. We went
That's right. Yeah,
to
we stopped at Midnight
Midnight
Bites.
Bites.
Midnight Bites.
Yeah. What was the other one? Cakes and Shakes, or
yeah.
Shakes and Cakes,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. I think they stopped calling it Shakes and Cakes, but now it's
Because there was no shakes or cakes.
yeah. Midnight Bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. We had a fucking
Yeah, the spicy pom poutine.
I had a fucking steak sub
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
It was pretty good. But no, but anyways, the point is he
Got you.
he has the same idea, you know.
Yeah.
Now tell me more about you, a little bit, guys. All about you guys.
It's all about us.
I wanna at least I wanna know all
Us.
the source.
You hear this guy flipping the
Ah.
coin?
Flipping
Yeah, really, eh?
flipping the script.
What do you want to know, man? I don't know.
Everything.
Everything.
Tell
Sure.
me.
Oh no.
Tell me, where this idea come from?
This idea?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it started with us making music
Yeah.
together, and then we decided that we should just do podcasts because we just sit there and talk for hours after recording
Yeah.
music.
Once upon a time,
We're
there
like,
were
we should
three
record
boys.
ourselves. Yeah.
They hung out in the basement just like this one.
It literally was just like this one.
Making rap music
Yeah.
and saying racial slurs. Oh no, that wasn't us. No. That was the neighbor's house.
It's like the intro.
But no, no, sorry, I totally cut off your joke to be dumb, but or your story to be dumb. But
Go,
yeah,
go. He was saying something, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
That was pretty much it, actually.
Yeah,
Like-
4G audio.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was just
That
that
was
we
pretty
would
much
come
it,
here and we'd be
actually.
like, hey, so fucking Friday, you guys want to fucking make some music or whatever? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then we'd show up and then we'd sit here and we'd talk for like 2 hours and then we'd like start to like
Do the
make some
thing.
music and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I started to get into podcasts, like listen to them and shit. And I was like, man, like one day I was sitting there listening, like we were all talking about like current events or like whatever, or just being dumb. And I was like, man, I'm like, if we just record this, it's like we got a podcast and then we can do music afterwards or like, you know, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
And and then we already had most of the equipment. I went out and got a mic and a fucking table and then we just went to town.
Hey, it's good, man.
Just did it.
Mhm.
It's fucking
Every
great.
Friday for the last 3 years, man.
It's nice to see that, bro, cause bros,
Bros.
actually bros,
Bros.
cause That's what I mean, bros. Because in Gatineau or something like that.
Is there any bros over in Gatineau?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
There's yeah. I got some friends, but you can't count friends. Tell me you have friends. You can't count on one hand.
Right.
The only one hand. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Cause people are so fucking fake, and it's hard to find if you're picky and the way you find people.
Yeah.
You mean friends, like
Yeah.
friends that will do anything
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
you just
You know.
like click with.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I gotta turn something on my.
Yeah, you do what you do.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. My life's finished, but I'm gonna activate it later. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way things. I don't know how to say it though. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes you can't understand what I'm thinking. I'm the type of guy. I'm in my head. I'm like, okay, can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, can I say that? No, you know what I mean. But
Right.
You can say whatever you want.
I don't know. Yeah, but I've asked you what you mean? Why did you start this? And where you want to go with this? Because
Guess
I
we
asked
can have
I
some-
asked him back then.
Yeah.
I asked him we need to introduce but I didn't ask you guys where you want the podcast to go.
Well, I'd like to be like a, you know what I mean, pretty well established here in Ottawa at least, and then I mean globally, well not globally, internationally for sure after that. I would
To
say.
take over the world.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely
I mean?
taking over the world
But,
is
like,
part of it.
To be just to make it a success really,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and a thing that we can obviously quit our jobs to do, you know what I mean, but we want it to be bigger than just this. Obviously we'd like to start creating more content and stuff like that, like videos and whatnot, but you know,
Yeah.
We
it's all
have
part of it.
we have people message us, and they'll be like, either someone will be like, hey, I have this guy you should interview or whatever, right? Or someone will message us and be like, hey, this guy sent me to ask you guys for an interview or whatever. I'm going to be in town or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so like Cranium
Yeah.
and shit like that. Sorry, people like that, you know. They were one that sent us a lot, but like, so it's when people send us shit like that, and it's like, yo, like somebody else thought of us to like have them on, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want that to be like for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would be my like goal, I guess. You know what I mean? Is like not like I want every guest. Or not guest, every artist or whatever, you know, to have that same thing, right? Like they're looking for, who do I go for an interview in Ottawa, and someone's gonna say, fucking these guys,
Fucking-
you know,
These guys
Exactly.
yeah.
or vice versa, right?
Well
Like,
They do interview.
yeah,
But it's because you need it, like, be built up on your social media. It's very important, and I
Yeah,
have some
sure.
people for that, and it's getting slowly. You can search me on Google, Shushane. My artist profile's right there.
let's do it.
Google them up.
Let's go.
Are you doing it?
Or am I doing it?
No, I was going to. I just heard clicking, so I was like, wait, is it?
But it's like old shit, you know, and it needs to be modified. Soon, when I'm gonna like release all my new stuff,
He's a cool artist.
Yeah, he's right there.
it's gonna be like all change, cause it's like another level.
It's a different
It's
guy.
starting. Yeah, man, you're not ready, guys. You're not ready, like you're not ready, bro. When I had the time to sit at home, or at like somewhere, sometimes I need to be somewhere where I need like inspiration, who gives me inspiration.
Yeah.
Cause fuck, man, sometimes you can't be an artist. I think an artist can't be in a place and just always routine,
Yeah, you got to be in the right environment.
for sure.
Like creative
here,
environment.
create it at least your environment, or like if you're not, you're just in a room, like neutral room, like white fucking wall, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
or something like that. It kills the vibe,
Yeah. Scenery,
so you
man.
need to. So sometimes I do road
Feng
trip.
shui.
I do road trip.
Road
man.
trip?
Oh man, I'm a guy who explore.
Yeah.
I'm a guy who wanna
I love that
go
shit.
everywhere. I went to Toronto. Babes on the Seat was in Gatineau, in Toronto, and next up was in Toronto too, and some in Gatineau too.
Yeah.
Actually, there was some scene. We took some scene there. It was a big thing. Like there's a lot of people involved. Shout out to all of them. Like the actress. Like thank you for real. They did well, and then they technically we had a good time, and we.
Technically, what's this technically?
No, I don't
Technically,
mean.
it was good.
I don't mean like that. No.
I know what you're saying.
No, I mean, no. I mean, they
Had a good
they
time.
they did well because they never like I took someone like that. I had no choice. I had no time, and I asked them, and they were like, at some point, yeah, and I was like, okay, good, and
Wait, yeah, what?
To do the video?
to do the video,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
okay, sorry, yeah.
And after that, I invite people like some guys to do next up too. I was like,
Oh.
hey, we gotta pump it up. Like my best friend, we got like in next step. I went like pushing him. I
Oh,
said, yeah, come, cause there's a scene where I'm like set and on the basketball field, and I'm right on the basketball thing, and I'm like right there with a journal shit,
Yeah.
and he pours some water past in front of me, and I'm like pushing him, and then he pushed me back, and then I fucking go back, and then I push him and whatever the thing in metal there, the clutzer there.
Field goal
People see
post?
that. Like anyway, a thing in metal there,
Yeah.
and then I punch him right in the face at the last scene we do, cause technically it's a cut, and we do not that, and I fucking watch out for not punching him, but then the last one,
Clocked him.
man, I was like, sorry, bro, man, sorry. He was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay,
Do you
sorry,
think maybe
buddy.
you secretly wanted to hit him?
Oh man, he
Maybe you
was-
did it on purpose?
no,
Deep
hey,
down?
no,
I'm fucking with you, man.
that's my best friend.
I know, I'm
That's
fucking
my
with you,
best
man.
friend. Shout out to Anthony. Anthony. That's my
Mini?
Anthony Mini.
Mini?
Anthony.
Mini. Yeah, bro.
Alright,
Yeah, bro.
I feel you.
That's how I do. Okay, I was talking to him a little bit,
Okay.
because he will for sure he's watching this for sure,
Yeah,
like for sure, yeah, and it's funny.
and it's funny.
He watching me
And it's
right
like
there.
it's-
We
Shout out
watching
Manny, man.
4G Audio Podcast. Shout out to them, man. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if I know you said earlier you have watched the show before. I don't know if you've ever made it to the end of an episode, but welcome. No, no, but no, we do the it's called
Lightning
Tell me,
round.
boys.
Yeah,
Lightning round?
there was one that you celebrate.
Yeah, we celebrate
Celebrate.
the lightning round quite much.
Yeah.
I've watched it all because I was no.
That was probably the 100th episode.
Yeah, I
Right.
think it is, because I was in my bed and I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. And then I was like,
That was in my
okay, I
bed.
work tomorrow, but hey, and then
passed right out.
Sorry, boys.
No,
But yeah, no. So we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. Answers or
basically the outcome will determine your life after you leave here.
yeah.
Wait. You asked me question.
Yeah.
You got a couple.
Okay. You wanna play like that?
Yeah.
We gonna play like that,
We're gonna
man.
play like that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pizza or tacos, my friend?
Oh, taco.
You like taco? Powerade or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Gin or vodka?
Vodka.
Would you rather?
No, Jen. Jen, tell my Jen. Jen.
My God.
Ah,
Would you rather take a plane or take a train?
plain.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoo.
Boobs or booty?
Booty.
Would you rather be stuck deep sea or outer space?
Out of space.
Outer space. Would you rather lose your wallet or your phone?
Lost my wallet like 30,000 fucking 60,000 million times. Shout out to tabarnak, man. All the people not. Oh my God, you just started a subject, man. Oh,
Started a subject.
fuck, man. People know
The
that,
wallet.
man. I
lose
lost
your
my
wallet
wallet.
a lot.
Oh fuck, man. I lost
the worst,
things
eh?
because I got loose pocky for fuck's sake.
Who's Pocky?
And I
Keep that
got
shit
so
tight,
much
man.
stuff. Like sometimes I got my lighter, I got my vape, I got my key card, I got my phone, I got and these big like
You never lose your
You
phone though,
know.
right?
Yeah.
what?
You never lose your phone.
If I never use my phone,
You never lose
Never
your phone.
lose it.
never. It happened. You
Okay.
wanna hear a story?
Let's hear it.
Okay, when I went to Montreal, okay,
Yeah.
you were like, I told you, and you were like, okay, it sounds fun. No, not fun. I lose. I went to Fufun Electric. Shout out Quebec. And I lost my phone. I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck, man? I'm stuck in Montreal. I don't have my phone. My cards are in it.
Oh.
What the fuck am I doing? Bro,
No.
I was like, okay.
So what, you leave it on a bus or some shit? Like, how did you lose it?
I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And my car keys, I had my car keys at least. So I went to grab my car. But how can I go back to Terrebonne without my phone? I don't know.
Go back to where?
Terrebonne.
Is that
I
a
was-
club or something?
No, Terrebonne. It was like it's a little place close to Montreal.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
That's how you get in. You need like a pass to get in.
no,
Place.
it's not a
Yeah,
little
place.
place. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's a
a good
town.
place. It's
Right.
it's a little town. It's
So what do
Chill.
you mean? Wait, right.
Oh, I was just saying, why would he go back there if he doesn't have his phone, right?
Oh, right.
Like,
Oh,
just
I thought.
leaving the situation.
No,
alone
sorry, I
or
heard.
whatever,
I
like,
heard wrong.
Yeah, I thought he was going to a store or something.
Right.
Yeah. But no, okay. So,
My bad.
did you find the phone or did you just
Yeah.
man. I was so worried.
you don't just sit there on the porch?
Okay, I
and
gotta
do
tell you,
nothing?
it's
Yeah.
my grandmother.
You get up and you find that fucking dog.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
my grandmother, man.
No,
You hear me?
it's her phone.
No, I mean, I was at Terrebonne.
Oh, you're going to your grandma's. Yes.
Yeah, and it was 3 in the morning when it closed, and I was like, I gotta go. But then I wake her up, and then no, it was chill. So I went to her computer lab,
Computer lab.
Ah! and then I was like, okay, activated,
And
Did he-
it's-
and then I was like, okay, located. Where the fuck are you? And he was at the bar for fun
He was.
electric. And that's fucking dangerous. So I called them. And he was like, yeah, pass. And I was like, okay. So I went back. He's like, come at 7 in the morning. I'm like, holy fuck. So I played GTA before, and I was like, okay, gotta go. And then I went. And then it was good. He talked to me. He was like, yeah, man, you're a good guy. It was good. Like, it's a good place. Shout out to them. Like, for real.
To
Shout out to everyone, like for real, everyone. Like
the whole world.
this year is weird for me, for my personal experience. But I mean, for like a lot, like good things too. You know, at some point.
Yeah. I actually lost my phone on the bus one time, and I got off the bus and I had to shit. Is what it was.
Oh.
And so I got off the bus at the college and I was like, cool, I gotta go. So I grabbed all my shit and I fucking ran into the college and I was like, yep, you know what? I'm like, while I'm here, I'll fucking play on my phone. And I was like, what
There
the
you go.
fuck? Where's my fucking phone? I'm like, no way. And I'm like, oh man, I left it on the bus, didn't I? So I search everything. I'm like, fuck man, it's on the bus. So then I fucking called them and I'm like, how do I, like get my phone off the bus or whatever? And they're like, no, like I had to go downtown and buy a phone, but then they're like, no, like, so someone, if someone returns it, they're like, they'll bring it back. And then like,
Yeah, normally.
they're like, you can come tomorrow and pick it up, right? But it was a Friday, and then they're like, oh, actually, wait, no, they're like, we're closed or whatever, and then they're like, oh, it's a long weekend.
That's what
so
happened
I couldn't
to
go
me.
till Tuesday, but then I called on Tuesday. I'm like, do you guys have my phone? And they're like, what does it look like? And I explained, described it, and they're like, yeah, okay, well, and I'm like, so do you have it or no? And they're like, well, I can't really tell you that we have your phone, but there's a phone here that fits that description, so I can't say that it's yours, like whatever. And I was like, I'll be there. And I drove down and they had it, but I was like, yo, as if I got it back, like what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck, that's
Because I just figured someone's taking that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And you want to hear a good one?
Well, would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all?
Let me think real quick. It's a good one. I will say it. I'll say it, but it's kind of hard. Like it's the hardest shit. Like what happened, like in the year.
Yeah.
So I hope people are fucking ready, cause it's gonna bang on.
Don't.
I mean, at some point, you can make decision. It's nothing bad, boys. Yeah, it's bad. No, okay. I went to Toronto. Okay, by myself. One night, I was like with my friend Anthony.
Yeah.
And my best friend. And I was like, okay, I gotta get home. Blah blah blah. Bye. I was like, okay, what do I do? I went to Toronto City. But I was like, it was 2:30. I was like there 15 minutes and Gatineau. I was like, what do I do? And then I was like, Toronto. I went. Boom.
Just gone.
Then called my mom next morning. I'm like, Mom, I'm in Toronto. And she's like, oh my God, what the you crazy? You didn't sleep? Nah. I was like, no. I was like, it's all good. 2 days after, I was like, oh shit, bro, I need to sleep. So I found a hotel online. Cheap price, good price, but still look comfortable.
Yeah.
And I go there, and it's fucking weird. It is weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? It looks like a theater. You know those theater like that? Like that. At the front.
with the marquee.
Yeah, it's like the old cinema.
Yeah.
Right.
And I turned that, and it's closed. I reserved. I'm like, what the fuck? A guy opens me the door for go smoke, the resident, I guess.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, okay. I wait 40 minutes in the fucking thing. Nobody there. I'm like, okay, there's something. I jump over the counter. I'm like, okay, there's camera. I'm like, not stealing nothing. I don't do those shit. Like, I'm not someone like this. And I check if there's someone. And I wasn't calling my friend all the time. And I pushed the door. My bag was right on the counter. I forgot. Like, I was checking, and I was pushing doors, trying to find people. and then I end up outside. It closed. It locked. My phone, my wallet. No, I had my phone, but not my wallet, and all the things, my key, everything. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm stuck in here. I'm hungry as fuck. I was going to McDonald's, getting myself a food for my stomach, because I was very hungry. I was starving, guys. It was like not cool at the beginning. And then, so I tell my friend what I do. And he's like, well, I don't know. I broke the door. I call 911. They say call that number. It's not us to do that. I call it's Canada, whatever
You
the
called
fuck.
911.
Whatever
Did
the
you
fuck.
call
Yeah, I was like, bro, I
Yeah.
need my fucking thing. I'm locked inside. There's my shit inside. I need my reservation. Blah blah blah. So then, then
I'm sorry.
watch out.
Okay.
They didn't do nothing, so I broke the door.
No. Then they came. They got called because you were.
Oh well, shit, bro. Oh man.
Yes, but
No.
that's not a good decision to do.
No, for
no,
sure.
at all. And
What a shitty situation, though. Bro. For real. That's pretty shitty situation to be in. Like I'd probably end up breaking the door too.
Oh, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
but I mean, it's more complicated than that. I broke the door, man. I took my thing. I go.
Went in, I raped
20
the
minutes
girl,
later,
and like-
I'm gone, man. I'm gone, man. I'm with my friend. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like,
running through with a gun.
no. And then I was all in black. I'm always in
Ski
black.
mask
I like,
on.
Yeah.
dude. I had fucking like the hoodie on.
Yeah.
I had, oh man, and I had it like that with a black mask, and I was like, "What the?" And I came back because I was like, bro, they saw me.
Robbing the place.
No, not
Yeah.
robbing. I don't rob. No, I don't rob. I broke the door.
Right.
I just broke the door. I didn't steal nothing. I don't
just
steal
fucking
nothing. I
around.
don't.
You're getting your
No.
shit and getting out.
Yeah. And because nobody
No
was
one was there.
answering. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, back. I was like,
Right. That's pretty fucked up.
so the police. Oh, I came
Came
back. And they
I'm
pushed
sorry.
me. They pushed me in the fucking stairs. You shut the fuck up. They blocked me right in the corridor. They put me in cuff. I'm like, fuck, I'm dead. What
So
the
wait,
fuck?
whenever
am I
they,
doing?
oh yeah, I guess they couldn't get you whenever. So they
He
came
called
the first
911
time.
to get his stuff back. They said, we can't help
Can't
you.
help you, yeah.
Then he broke in. Someone
And
else
they
called
can't.
911, and they
Right.
came and took him away.
Yeah.
The irony. Sorry. Anyways,
No, but I mean,
so now they
they
got
were
you.
not with me though. They didn't like me, bro. They didn't like me at all. Like at all. They were like, fuck. They were like, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing here? You broke a door. Like you're crazy. Like,
They probably just didn't know
didn't
that
know.
you had a room.
I explained. They were fucking
Right.
shaking me, bro. And I was like, no. Explain. I'm a Quebecer.
Sounds like man, that sounds
I'm
like
a Quebecer, bro. And not come cause trouble. I was making it, man. I was trying to talk like a fucking Quebecer, like talking like, hey, okay, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's fucking Quebecer, okay? Like I'm talking right now,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah. I mean, they were cool. They put me in the car. Wait fucking 3 hours there, sleep, didn't eat. I was starving, man.
In the car?
In the car.
Yeah, in the car.
3 hours in the car.
Yeah. I was falling asleep. I was like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing? Am I in trouble? What am I doing?
Yeah, let me go.
You
if
know?
not.
I'm just 19 years old guy who want to go home and chill out, you know?
Yeah.
And, wait.
Is this you? This doesn't look like you. Is this you? That's not you, is it?
Mm.
Is it?
Yes, sir. It's-
Okay.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I was checking the title, but yeah, it's me. It's me back then, but I had to cut my hair because my hair are too long. That's the thing. I know. I'm in
Anyways.
business time. I'm doing my thing. I'm running. I'm always on the road.
On road.
On the road again.
Right.
Okay. So
Hey, don't leave me there.
that story was brought to you
Don't
by
leave me there.
Imagine Alcohol. As well as I'm sure something I said was brought to you by alcohol as well. But now back to our regular scheduled program and the lightning round.
Lightning round. That's right.
Remember?
The playing round.
The lightning round.
The lightning round. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
I was
We're
asking you questions. Remember?
Remember we were
Yeah.
asking-
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So lightning round. All right. Cool. So if you were to pick any restaurant to eat free from for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wait, sorry, that goes to you.
What it would be?
Yeah. What restaurant eat for free for the rest of your life? Forever.
Man, you took me on the spot right here. Oh shit. Quick.
Yeah, it's supposed to be quick. But
Oh
yeah.
fuck. It's
Time's up.
what it's called, the chicken in Ontario there, the
The KFC,
Mary Brown.
The chicken
Because
in
you know what?
Ontario.
Because you know what? Sometimes I like to give me a treat. And a treat is that sometime.
Right.
I say sometime. And
Fried chicken's good every now and then, but
yes, sir.
it's good for every now and then.
And I'm like,
That's all every day.
You know who has
chicken.
fairly good fucking fried chicken?
Fucking
Who's that?
Mary Brown. Bussin'.
Midnight Bites.
Hey, yeah.
Which is just Milanos. You can get the fried chicken at any Milanos, I believe. So don't get it twisted. I'm sorry.
Don't get it twisted.
But they also
You heard
have
the
it, and
guy.
if you're near there, you get it.
If you would you rather forget who you are or forget who everybody else was?
Forget myself.
Forget yourself. Would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
What is a giraffe neck?
A giraffe neck?
Yeah.
We got
No,
a
You know what a
giraffe
giraffe
right there.
is? A giraffe.
Oh.
You know
A giraffe?
A
Oh,
giraffe. Long neck or a long
I'll
nose?
say answer A.
Answer A.
Yeah.
Long neck.
Elephant trunk.
I love how you guys both said the opposite thing.
Sorry, but
Well, that was A.
what
right?
would you look with that? Sorry, guys, but how would you look with that?
With what?
The answer B.
What's B? You said it different
Yeah,
ways.
I don't
The
know.
first time
Giraffe
you
neck, I
said
think.
it. No, the first time you said
I
it one
say
way, and
it-
the second time.
I say I
Wait,
think
what?
giraffe neck or an elephant trunk. Or no, elephant trunk or giraffe neck.
Yeah, and then you
Facts.
said
A
it
gi-
the other way. Or someone
A
said it
giraffe
different.
neck.
Giraffe
That?
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long neck.
You're
You
saying,
want
how would
want
look
that?
like
You want that in your
Or-
life?
that?
What the fuck?
I swear your neck just got longer there too. I can see it in your eyes. Okay. So then you want the elephant trunk? Is what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Elephant trunk. All right. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? I just laugh because I just expect funny things.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know, man. None of them. What? I can't choose. I'll say, answer A. Funny. We're making jokes here at 4G Audio Podcast. Woo! Okay.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah.
Answer A.
So
So
what-
you'd rather fight 100 duck-sized horses?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Would you rather go about your day naked or fall asleep for a whole year?
Go for a date naked.
Yeah.
Or fall asleep for a whole year?
Okay, in a good time, I would say the answer A.
Shit.
In a good, like, hey, man, it happens, man. Boom, boom, boom. Like,
Fucking right, it does.
no, I know. I don't mean date. No, I'm not like that though. I was joking. No, I'm not like that, bro. Girls know that I'm a lover boy. I speak from my heart, mommy.
Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or 10 different lives that last 100 years each?
Oh shit. I would say question B. Like the answer B. The answer B is dope.
Trip says this guy parties for sure.
Yeah.
I know, but at the same point, it
Trip,
it
this
depends.
is Shushane.
Yeah.
Shushane.
We're talking to the comments.
Trip's in there.
But yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
As you were. No, as you were.
What's the
Oh,
comment?
we just had a comment in the.
Yeah. What was the comment?
He
Didn't
said
hear
this
it.
guy-
Oh, he said
I'm
this guy
that
parties
because
for
This guy
sure.
parties for sure.
Said this guy parties for sure.
Yeah, I'm partying. But well, I'm partying. It's Friday night, and look, but normally I don't like. I don't promote it. Like, yeah, it fucks people up though. Don't tell me you don't have seen people suffering from just like at least that.
No. It's not big. It's not big.
You know,
deal.
like I mean,
going on
I
there?
know.
What's going on?
I mean, smoking is good.
Hey,
Oh,
You're
wait.
getting a phone call.
hey, it's Anthony Minnie.
Hey, wait.
Let's get him on the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it
Loudspeaker that shit.
Okay, let's speak to the motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna
Put
call
it-
him back.
Put it up to the mic. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh. Hey,
Anthony Minnie.
you have a good weed, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, allô?
Salut mignon,
Allô, mignon, comment ça va?
Mignon.
ça va bien toi?
Mhm. T'es en train d'être enregistré dans le podcast de 4G Audio Podcast. 4G Audio Podcast right now. Yeah!
T'es encore là?
Ah, ben oui, j'étais encore là, gros. Ok, on se parle tantôt. Bye.
Okay. All right. What was Mignon?
He said, you're there too? You're still there?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
He's.
Like, I'll call you later, bro.
What's Mignon? You were saying Mignon or something?
I said, no, I
You guys both said it.
I don't remember all my word, but I just pitch it and I'm like,
whenever
no,
whenever you picked it up, you were like something mignon, and he was like something mignon. Maybe I'll play it back for you later. I'll take a clip of it and I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go put subtitles in there. For
Ah.
the whole thing, but like funny ones. Yeah, the dinosaur got out. Oh shit. I'll be there in a bit.
I wonder if Google will auto translate.
Yeah, true, eh?
All right. So if you were to live one life that lasts 1,000 years, or 10 different ones that last 100 years each, what is it?
Wait, repeat the question because I need to process.
Would you rather
Yeah.
live one life
Yeah.
that lasts 1,000 years,
Yeah.
or 10 different lives that last 100 years each?
B.
B.
Yeah.
10 different lives. All right. Would you rather have 2 million followers or $2 million?
Oh shit, sorry.
What do you mean by followers?
Um,
Fans
Like on social media.
Fans
Yeah.
or real supporters?
That's actually a pretty good fucking question. That's
Ah!
actually pretty good.
Sometimes no, I mean no,
No,
they're good.
real
I mean,
supporters.
but I mean some are good, but I mean some is just it's always like that for everyone.
Right.
I mean,
It's fair.
it's all click now,
Right.
But I rather yeah, and
The money?
yeah.
You'd rather money?
Yeah.
All right.
For myself, because I could do better thing with the money.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I could buy with that amount. I could buy
Oh, for
maybe 2 million. You know.
Yeah.
So it's all about weird
That's
thing
it, man.
now. Man,
If you were to obtain a skill instantly, what would it be? If you were to learn a skill instantly, what would it be?
a skill right now, it would be creating, being an engineer in sound.
Yeah, it's funny because I was like, I wonder if he's gonna say this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Whoa.
would make sense. That
Well,
would-
maybe I made that decision. I was I was thinking maybe going back to school, because look, you can't do nothing now with not a lot of school. It's sad. You know what I mean? You
For
need to
sure.
have
the
or
same time-
diploma or
You gotta have those credentials.
Yeah.
yeah, man. Like you need to build it up.
You gotta keep
Be
at
professional. That's what I mean.
Whatever lane you
I
choose.
was talking about that lately on. Be professional. Like, I mean, building the internet. Like, do a website. Fucking build your company. I have Shushco right now, but it's in process right now. It's in like a pilot project.
Yeah.
We call it. And
What is it? Tell me now.
it's I want to do some merch actually. Well,
Oh, okay. okay.
normally like the normal thing, but I want to see if it works, because I like to do things picky. I'm picky,
Yeah.
so imagine my merch.
True. It's all about
That's my concept.
algorithm.
I think I know that guy.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just
it.
saying dumb shit, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the skill. All right. So if you were to lose one of your 5 senses, what would it be?
It would be. Oof. It's tough, man. Let's say the way. Fuck yeah, the sense. Sense.
Of what?
Touch.
Touch, right.
Like touch.
Okay.
Because I can't lose my vision.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, if I lose my vision, right now, even sometimes I used to feel like I was fucked up. Sometimes in my head, I was like, "Fuck, man, fuck the society, fuck everything, fuck," like. And sometimes they come back, and I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" But yeah, I just don't want my thoughts to take over me sometimes, about that. But it's kind of cool to sometimes just release and talk with people like that about
It's
it.
the best way.
Yeah.
True.
For
And
sure.
yeah,
True that.
that's the
Gotcha. All right.
That's the way.
Last question.
yeah.
So you find a book, you start reading it,
Mm-hmm.
you find out it's about your life up into the point you're at right now.
Yeah.
Do you continue reading the book, knowing it holds your future, or do you throw that shit away?
Mm. Repeat the question.
All right. So you find a book, it holds your future. Do you read it or do you throw it away?
Throw it away.
Yeah. You don't want to know your future.
No.
That's right.
No.
Throw that shit away.
No.
All right.
Yeah. No.
No.
The lightning round.
No. No.
Because if I think about it, you can have it's like it's finished. It's like looking at the time and be like, okay, sometime soon it's gonna be time to go to bed, or sometime like that. I mean, like at some point it's like that,
You get to know all of your bedtimes.
No. No. I mean, no, not right now. But I mean, you open the phone, like you see it's passing. The time is passing. Well, yeah, hand up.
You know
One
what?
time, hand it up.
You ever hear GSP talk about this?
Mm.
Talks about when George St. Pierre, the fighter. Yeah, okay, just checking. And for everybody else. But he said on Joe Rogan that he thinks that he has been abducted by aliens.
Right.
And he says the reason why is because he's like, you ever drive down the road or whatever, and you look at the clock, and it's like 7 o'clock, and then like a little while later you look at the clock, and it's 10 after 7. Where did that time go? And then he's like, he's like, you're laying in bed and like you look over and you see the time, and then you lay there for a little bit longer, and then you look over, and now it's like later, and he's like, where does that time go? And they're like, where do you think it goes? He's like, daily end. Oh shit! But yeah, he was like going on convinced. Maybe it was supposed to be a funny joke, but he was.
I'm
Convinced.
sure it was because like
they went on about it for a while.
Stare at the clock for 10 minutes, and then it's 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Well,
Look at the
I
time,
kind of
well,
like
you
I
fucking
kind of
stare at the clock for 10 minutes.
I kind of dumbed it down for effect, but like he basically is talking about how like all of a sudden it's one time, and then it's one time, and then all of a sudden it's another time, and like where did that time go? And it just like to me, I was like, what the fuck, like so. Anyways, I think of that often. I don't know how. I forget how it related to what you said, but I'm so glad that you were patient and listened.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm listening, bro. I'm taking the time, bro. It's all good.
Shit.
And, hey, you want to talk about a subject? Real
Okay.
quick? Let's talk about drugs.
Drugs, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about drugs.
That's where I'm a Viking.
Let's talk about drugs. Let's talk about drugs.
Okay, yeah. What kind of drugs do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about drugs.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
He knows more lyrics than I do.
That's
Damn.
good. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, shit. That was pretty good. Tell me more that you know.
But, well,
Why? What kind of drugs do you do? Have you done? What's your favorite drug? He's like, I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
I used to.
No, yeah.
Hey, we all have like.
That's
we
it.
all have.
I would eat some
Oh,
mushrooms if you had them,
No,
but
no,
Mushrooms for you?
Nah, big.
No, it's like
No. Well, it depends because people take that. Like they take that and sometimes they react good, sometimes they don't.
that's facts. Yeah,
It's 'cause
it all depends on your mental state at the time and the person.
And I used to take like not big amount but strong motherfuckers like
oh yeah, but
woo.
Oh yeah.
And I was flying, but not in a good way.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's not funny to be on a point where your state of mind is broke, and you're like, "Fuck, man, you're not there." Like you lose the time, you lose who you are, you lose your memories. You maybe forgot a little part of your life.
Sounds like aliens.
Like I heard, no, but I mean,
are you saying from eating some mushrooms?
yeah, some
okay,
people
maybe, but you might also open
No.
your
I've
mind
had some
and find
crazy
Yeah,
yourself
microdosing.
even more.
Like,
No,
microdosing.
I've eaten
I
heavy
would do
metals
microdosing.
well, you gotta
pretty
go on the
awake.
spiritual adventure.
No, no,
Did
no.
you
no,
know
no.
that? Did you know that in Mexico they believe that like Adam and Eve weren't eating an apple; they were actually eating mushrooms.
Yeah, but
That's what I think the whole burning bush thing was about.
So
Some
they-
guy wandered into the forest and
Yeah,
fucking
well,
ate something.
Well, so they
All
eat
of a sudden he seems
mushrooms,
to-
and they think that like a bad trip is like either because you were trying to use it as like a party thing, like you're like, ooh, let's just do the drugs, you
I know.
or and it's like a punishment sort of thing, or it's just that you weren't ready to do it, So even if you do go into it and you're like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
using this as like a fucking spiritual tool or whatever, if you do have a bad trip, it's because you weren't supposed to do it or whatever.
No, it's because maybe I took too much. Or,
So I mean, that could be something, you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, you weren't
yeah.
ready to do it. Because even one of my buddies, man, like, I mean, he's just there's different people too, right? People react different ways. And one of my buddies, he took mushrooms and he ended up like he like melted into the couch and like to the point where he like said he like felt like liquid and fell like slid off of the couch to like his eyeballs. And it's just his eyeballs laying on the floor, looking across the floor. And like he said, like he lost it. Like he was just like, "What the fuck?" Like, and I was like, "No, that's the part that you like. Like that's supposed like you're supposed to be like
That's the part.
sweet. Like
Yeah.
after I get up and I get a popsicle and I'm fine, you know. Like like right now you're liquid, sort of, but like later you're not, you know. Like and he's like, "No, I just couldn't handle it." But then like the phone rings, and fucking buddy goes and answers the phone because it was like that, like the guy who answered the phone, it was his house. So he answers the phone. And it was like my buddy's dad calling, and he's melted on the floor in the liquid, you know?
no.
So then he's like, "Oh, hey, man, it's your dad." And he was just like, he said, he just went, phew, snapped out of it,
That's not.
stood up, fucking grabbed the phone, and was like, "Oh," and was like, "Oh, fuck." And his dad's like, "You're all right?" And he's just like,
Fuck.
yeah, I gotta go. And but then he said right after he hung up the phone, it just like boom, he was just in another world again. And they ended up like calling the ambulance and all this shit, right? So like my point is
Oh,
like
shit.
it can be different for different people, right? Like fucking someone like me, I'm like, what? I'm like, I want that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
give me that. And he's like, I'll never do anything like that ever again,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm like, I want that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, change, yeah.
But I had some trip, and it was weird. And like, I was with some guy. They were cool. They were chill. Like they were my guy, you know. But we didn't hang out a lot before.
Yeah.
But we were starting to, and then we took shrooms, and then we all end up fucking fucked up at
Wait,
the
did you
same
say you were
time.
playing sports?
What?
Did you say you're playing sports?
No,
Okay.
we were all fucked up at the same
Okay.
time. No, not playing sport. No. Did I say that?
Did he say something about
I don't
basketball?
think
Well,
so.
we're
or
gonna
something?
see. Like,
Earlier,
I thought you were saying you were playing basketball or something.
yeah.
sometimes I'm good.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, man.
Yeah, but
Man, my mind went somewhere else then, maybe.
But yeah, no. Yeah, what was I saying again?
You saying you were with your boys and you're all like starting to trip out or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
taking mushrooms. And
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know where you're going after that.
Oh
though.
yeah, I just passed out
just pass out.
for 8 hours with seeing colors, like my soul getting out of my body. Like it
One of
was
those.
fucked up. Like if you don't, man, like because
So you don't do that anymore?
I can't say that, and I don't do personally, kid. I don't say don't do drugs. I don't do drugs, cause it fucks people's up and they don't know, cause they took it sometime and their brain is not made for it,
Do you
and
drink?
they make no for like psychiatry.
Yeah,
like-
no, but do you drink though?
Take alcohol.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to.
I do, but sometime at the occasion, like I do
Yeah.
have a beer. It's all good when I want to be okay. I smoke my
I do have a
weed.
beer.
I smoke my weed. It's
Yeah.
not. That's the thing. I don't recommend it. I gotta say it
You just want to talk about it.
and pray it. You know what I mean? Like
Pray for more drugs.
no. No. It's all good on the side.
Shit. No, for sure. But
Yeah.
no, that's one of my favorite topics because I've definitely had some great
Mhm.
adventures
Mhm.
and mushrooms especially for sure.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
but if I like, yeah, I would do that again. Like I plan on doing mushrooms again, basically,
Yeah.
you know.
I definitely.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. Acid was fun.
Yeah, but it depends.
Ketamine is my favorite.
No.
But-
No.
would.
No. No. Some, but well, for me, I used to do some drugs like that. Like I did some, you know. But I won't do that again, cause I see how it affects my body. You know, when it comes to a point that it harms yourself, it fucks you up, then your body is like, okay, you gotta change.
Okay.
And that's why I create change. Well, yeah. That's why I create change. But I was like, hey. And I put the, you know.
Here you are.
All right.
Change.
Anyways,
Shit.
enough about that. So just want to say thanks for coming through, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
It's been a fucking it's been a minute coming, you know, a long time coming, I guess. We've been talking about it for a little bit, right?
Thank you for having me, boys.
Yeah, man. No, it was
Pleasure.
definitely fun, entertaining. You're a funny guy.
Sure.
Mhm.
And like I said,
Fucking right.
you definitely do have great quality.
Can we do another freestyle before we go?
You want to do that?
Yeah, man.
You guys want to do that?
Is it okay?
I'm down with that.
I would
for
be
sure.
fucking
do
stoked
it.
if we did that.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, let me get
Yeah,
the
shit.
beat.
But give me like a Juice WRLD type beat, but good, but not too much hit at
Good,
and
but not
fucking.
too-
All right.
And
I see here too. Bully said I like this guy.
yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll have to
Push
bring
up
you to
Bully
the
Zone.
fucking, Platinum Private.
Can you put the volume?
Guest engineer.
Brain, you fuck it, eh? Okay, baby, what you say? I'ma punch you in the face, yeah, I'm enraged. Oh, my enemies can't stand up. I just want you to get back. I'ma stand back. What you doing tonight? I'ma go flip, alright. Live it out. I'ma pop it out. Living at Draco, motherfucker, been an EXO. Hey, what you mean, though? Hey, EXO, fucking it, yo, fucking it, yo, whoa, hey. Gotta take on my flow and make it rain. I'ma make it go. Oh, baby, my future is here. I'ma go down. What you say? What you write it about me? I'ma take it on the plane, baby. What you say? Hey, yo, switch beat. It's good, but it's not my favorite. Is it
Alright.
okay?
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Cause I wanna give you some show, boy. I wanna give you some real motherfucker. If I feel the beat, man, I let it go. I close my eyes.
About beats.
Yeah. Stand up for my right. I just want my bike. And you stand by my side. I'ma live it right. Baby, take my hand. We're going to babe. Look at me. It's on my head. I'm fucked up, mentally fucked up. Okay, baby, I'm fucked up, drunked up in a Lamborghini, tryna go and ride on my fucking CD. I'ma pop it up, that bitch I'm living on. I'ma take it on the shop and living on. Hey, what do you say? Hey, yeah. Popping on the zone, I'm in the rain, okay, ready to roll, and ready to blow, okay with the bro, yeah, OG audio, I'ma fuck it up, let's go, I'ma grinding on the beat, I'ma switch the flow, I'ma take it on the seat, yeah, baby right on, oh, babes on the seat, I'ma live it on, fly and by my town, and have some fun, play around my life, give it on, can you feel me, I don't want nothing at all. say I'm bad. I love the way you find. She take my hand. I live inside the side. Yeah, yeah. I'ma let it go. Switching on the flow. Baby, not no more. Hey, hey. I rock on the beat like I rock on my life. Yeah. They wrote me straight, yeah. It's getting late, try to go, but you know what I say. So, oh, baby, I'm a night, whoa. What you say, so, baby, I'ma let me go. Yeah, ski mask low on the way. I'ma shoot it now, I'ma pop it out. Fuck a bitch that right, no shout it out. I'ma fuck it up, fuck it up, rock, right in my hand. I'ma shoot it back. Woo! Gang. Hey! What's good? Sometime. At some part.
You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
Yeah.
4G Audio Podcast, motherfucker. Gang. Awesome, guys.
Man.
Fucking
Thanks
awesome.
for coming out. Thanks for doing your thing.
It was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, man. No, that was a sick one. Thanks for coming out. We
At
appreciate
least.
you. I also understand it was a bit of a drive for you too.
Oh yeah, man. It was
Come from where? Did you
and
say,
I don't know. I'm checking my phone, but I'm checking my notification because people are texting me and shit. But
No, it's good, man. Your part's over now.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh shit. Oh, it's getting late, eh?
Yeah, man.
At some point, we talked a lot, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's right.
That's
Aliens.
Wow,
it's
I hope
aliens,
people
man,
had a
yeah.
good show. It was okay. It was a Friday night.
Aliens were pretty
Sometimes you
sick, man.
gotta let it go, but hey, you know, take your like we gotta take care of ourselves. You know.
That's right, man.
All good things must come to an end.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, like I said, man, thanks for coming through.
Thank you, bro.
Gang, you already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Gang,
And as for you guys,
Shush.
I just want to say shout out to Bully Zone
Yeah.
Trip,
James.
James Collins from Pure Love Foundation, which me and him are doing a thing soon. Doing a little collab. We were supposed to do Wednesday. We got snowed out in April. But anyways,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do that. Look out for that. Shout out to all the guys in the chat. That's
I think
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support.
Shout out to everybody
man.
tuning in. Anthony Minnie,
That's right.
you know, your boss. I don't know what you said to him. We said some
He
stuff.
said
you
nothing.
basically
He said
technically-
completely nothing.
He technically has now been on the show
Yeah.
as well. So
Oh, can we? Can
thanks
we?
for being on
hey,
the show.
Can we
appreciate
clap
you too.
for him?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a fucking
Bravo. Bravo.
golf
Thank
clap.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And my dad. It's very
Hey, shout out
important.
Pops,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Like
Pops, man.
Pops been
Let's go.
something in my
Shout out Pops.
Yeah, manager, fucking
Yeah, man.
agent, manager, agent extraordinaire.
Yeah.
fucking right, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta
Okay,
stop
anyways,
this,
alright,
guys.
guys.
We gotta stop this. It can
Alright.
stop. It can continue too
Yeah,
much.
You
Too
already
long.
know what it is.
Yeah.
All the other stuff that I say, and I'm Styles the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
This is the 4G Audio
Shushane.
Podcast, episode 178. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh,